Hello, and welcome to The Adventures of Plonk, a spin-off of Reserve Inspiration's main D&D campaign. I'm Aaron, your Galaxy Master, and I'm joined by my friends and players, Christina, playing Plonk, the Redan Rogue Assassin, John as T'Gartha, the Gold Dragonborn Metallurgician Sorcerer, and Mike playing Cal, the Aarakocra Battlemaster Fighter. Just a reminder, new episodes of The Adventures of Plonk air on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. For about 10 episodes. So this is episode 3. We should have roughly 7 more. If you are a patron on Patreon, our patron, in fact, you will have next morning access to each episode. And if you are not, well, that's unfortunate for you. But you will be able to view the videos on the following Sunday morning. If you have not seen our main campaign, definitely check that out on Twitch. That's on Fridays at 7 p.m. And finally, stay tuned after this episode for the third episode of Just the Tips, where Mike talks about how to get started as a player. Some exciting information. All right, so does anyone have anything that we want to mention? Any final announcements before I go into a recap? No?
I think so.
All right. Fantastic. All right, so last week we battled between the Alloyants and the Chrome Regime, and a Fire Titan continued to rage on. T'Gartha was knocked out early, but not before he helped his soldiers score a great blow against the enemy. Through clever tactics and her frost abilities, Plonk and Cal were able to hold back their enemies and make it to safety, but not before Plonk also fell. Cal and Orem now lead the troops through a secret passageway into the northern mountains. And with that, I'm going to open it up to you, Cal, as you guys begin to carry the 2 unconscious characters through the tunnels. The tunnel is very narrow. It can really only fit one person, maybe one over their shoulder at a time. And you can slowly make your way northward. After about 20 minutes of walking, the tunnel does open up a bit. There's an area where you could all rest if you'd like, or you can continue on to the secret exit. Your choice.
I definitely think there's going to be a rest.
Okay. So in that case, everyone, if you're going to be taking a short rest, John, I don't know that you've done this before, but Christina and Mike, I know that you both know you use hit die, add your Constitution modifier. So if you guys want to do that, Christina, you and John are both at 0. So you're going to want to definitely use some hit die. John, if you take a look at your D&D Beyond.
Yes.
And you should see where your hit points are on the top right-hand corner.
Yep.
There should be, maybe not. Oh, sorry. Totally lying. Short rest. There's a button right at the top center. It's for you, I believe it's outlined in red. It says short rest. There's share, short rest, long rest. It's right above all your stats.
There's actually not that anymore.
Oh, that maybe because you're on your phones. I'm not sure. Hold on. Regardless, you guys can. John, you are a sorcerer, so you have D6s. So you can decide how many D6s you'd like to roll, but each one you add 3 because that's your Constitution modifier. So say you roll a D6 and it's a 5, you gain 8 hit points. And you can roll as many as you'd like until you either run out or you're at full hit points, your choice. So take a second to do that. Cal, you're kind of sitting there with Orem while everyone else is resting and sleeping. And Orem he looks to you, he's like, we're going to have to find some way to deal with this creature. Any suggestions?
I'm not one for attacks. All I really know how to do is protect the ones next to me.
Mm.
We need the little one back. She was very effective against that monstrosity.
Yeah, she did seem fairly effective. I suppose after a rest, she should be ready to go once again.
We can only hope.
All right. Anything else you'd like to discuss? Anything you want to talk to the soldiers about while everyone else is coming to consciousness?
Uh, not particularly. Just like any soldiers not willing to fight this thing, that's understandable. So, like they can rest, stay back if they need, but we would appreciate as many hands as we can get to fight this thing.
Yes, even if we keep most of the troops back and they just fire upon it, that would hopefully would be effective.
I can stay in its up front to protect the rest.
Yes, if you start to feel weakened, please retreat, and we will try to hold that flank.
Yes, of course.
I would say after this conversation's going and strategies are being made, Plonk and T'Gartha, the two of you start to come to and rouse a bit. You said you had a question?
Yeah. How many? I don't remember how many dice I roll for my hit points.
You are level 5, so you'd have up to 5d8s plus your Constitution modifier. T'Gartha, you come to. You find yourself in a small cave, pretty much all dark. You can hear troops around you, and you can see like a slight glow, a little bit of fire emanating from Orem. He's kind of got a little bit of a flame in his hand as he's kind of like looking around the walls of this cave and talking to Cal. But yeah, you can get up. You're healed a little bit. What are you at right now for hit points?
12.
That's it? Did you use all your hit die?
How many was I supposed to roll?
You can up to 5d6. And each one you roll gets a +3 for your Constitution modifier.
Okay.
Do that. I'm going to actually separate out a few of these soldiers are not going to be able to fight. They're in some serious bad conditions here. The rest of them should be good. All right, so Plonk, you're at 23 out of 40.
Yes.
Take you out of the red zone there.
I got 13 with my total die, and it was a +3, you said?
For each one. So you would have. So the first time, how'd you get 12 on the first one?
I rolled 2.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
And did you add just 3 or 6 to that?
I added 6.
Okay. So that was the 12, and then you got another 13, so that's 25, plus another 9 is going to bring you to 38.
Okay.
Well, he's only got 37.
Yeah.
So you're back up to full.
Good. Fine with that.
Or did I just do that math wrong? 33. Oh, you'd be at 33. Sorry, 33.
Okay.
Still up and alive.
Exactly. So I will do that for you right now. 33.
I was in the middle of doing it, and it makes me stop because you're doing it. I was like, oh, okay.
All right, fantastic. So you guys are all feeling a little bit better. Where you are on the Roll20 map is not where you are actually. Let me move your whole group.
It says I'm still unconscious.
You just moved yourself. Now I got to redo the whole thing. Hold on.
My bad.
I can click and drag on everyone and move everyone at once as long as no one touches their stuff.
Oops.
Oops.
I'm still unconscious, I believe.
No, you're conscious. Healed up.
He's red on the screen.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm on it. I'm just trying to move you guys. So you were kind of at this point here. You're healed up a little bit. Are you using any hit die, Cal?
I used 1.
Okay. So you now have, 10, 14 troops who are in good enough standing to fight, and the 4 of you. What would you like to do? Might be planning time.
Yes.
Well, I was planning with what's his face before.
Yep, Orem.
So I would assume we would relay what we discussed to the
Yeah,
now
so if you
conscious
want-
allies.
Yeah, if you want to tell T'Gartha and Plonk, by all means, you can make your plans.
Plonk, you have been very helpful in attacking this Titan.
I have to go back.
Go back where?
I have to subdue it.
That's where we're going.
Okay.
We need, I was going to say we need you to take this thing out.
Yeah.
I will be your shield. I keep forgetting your guy's name, John.
T'Gartha.
T'Gartha.
Yes.
T'Gartha, you will need to come as well.
I will accompany.
And to the soldiers, any of you fit enough for battle, we will need your help too.
You got one guy who's like, he's kind of like holding his side, and you can see he's kind of like wrapped up, blood is soaking through bandage. He's like, can I sit this one out?
Anyone who does not feel up for the battle, we will understand. There will be no penalty against you.
All of them. Just...
Yeah.
No, most of them do step forward. A couple of the other injured do step back, but the majority of them step forward to defend their land and take out this elemental.
Good.
So Orin looks to the three of you. We need a strong plan. This is a powerful being, powerful creature. And Plonk, from what you mentioned earlier, we need to, subdue its essence? That makes no sense to me, but...
I was sent here to subdue this being, and I have to and then after I do that, I'll be taken away again and sent somewhere else to, I guess, defeat another one. I don't know.
Is this your life regularly?
Trust me. There's been some crazy things that's happened in my life. But no.
Well, any suggestions on how we can subdue an essence?
We basically have to get him down until he's almost dead, to where he can't do anything. And then capture it in a bottle or something.
In a bottle? That thing is massive.
Essences, it's not really as big as him. It's more of like capturing his soul if he had one.
Okay.
You have a bottle to capture it with.
Let me look. Hold on. Let me check.
Now, if we don't have a bottle, is there a way that we might be able to just constrain it until your friend comes back?
I may be able to make metal straps that hold it down.
Ah, T'Gartha, good thinking.
Hopefully that will work.
Well, we should come up with a plan on how we're going to head back to the base and attack. Should we come back through the passage, or should we head south on the main road? Yes.
I have a healing potion.
Okay.
And I could give it to somebody, or I could take it myself, and then I would have an empty bottle.
Interesting.
That may work.
Is there anyone still injured that could utilize the potion's abilities.
It would be easier if it was right before, like as he was down, so that we wouldn't have to wait to use it. So we could use it right away and then try to get it into the bottle.
Clever. I like it. What do you think, Commander?
I agree.
Good. Some semblance of a plan, then.
We still haven't figured out what way we're going to flank him from.
I believe we may want to split up for this one.
Very well.
We can send some of the troops through the tunnel and come down from the north, while some of us go back through the fort, through the door, and face him head on.
Do you think I should face him head on? Because I can mold metal to create almost like a barrier of metal to keep his arms from moving or his legs from moving. Mold metal around his foot to keep it from moving.
T'Gartha, I think that if Plonk's method of capturing the essence fails, you will be needed to strap this creature down. I wouldn't get too close if I were you. I'd try to keep some distance.
I'll go down the main road.
I will lead the charge through the fort.
Very well. I will head on the main road as I am better in the air. Though I believe my abilities might be useless against this creature. You know, flame. I don't think I will be very helpful. And I don't think you will, T'Gartha, either, with your flame. Useless against this creature.
How?
Purple one, where are you going?
You guys really think my plan's gonna work?
I'm hoping.
I don't think it will work. I'm hoping as well.
It's the best chance we have.
The only chance we have.
Agreed.
Well, then
So-
I will go with people that say that they don't have a chance against the elemental. I'll go with them because you can do it, Cal, right?
I can.
Okay. So we'll split up.
So we got 6 of the troops going back through the path. And they're going with Cal and who? Plonk?
No, oh, okay. I thought it was just going to be just me and the others come from the north.
Oh, okay. All right. Yep. Fine. Let me turn Aurum back into his gold dragon self. Okay. GM layer. Okay. Cool. So we got him flying in the air. He kind of as he turns into this massive dragon form, his head kind of curves backward at a lot of you. Anyone wish to ride? No? All right.
Plonk wants to.
Oh, I didn't even hear you. Speak?
I will.
Okay, now I can hear you. I couldn't hear anything you said. All right, so he's like, very well, climb aboard.
Probably a good idea for you two, too.
Oh, hold on, Plonk, I'm going to put you toward the front here so you can kind of just hang out. Oh my God. There we go. I'm going to group the two of you so you don't get thrown off.
You.
Done. All right, so coming from the pathway, that didn't work out as I'd hoped. Okay, these troops and T'Gartha also down here, and then we have Cal with his troops making his way back to the fort. Okay. So as this is all happening, you all get into position what's the plan? Who's starting it? Who's starting the charge? You obviously can't communicate at this point. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna say, we need to move up as close as we can, like without being, excuse me, without being in his range, and that's really all I know. We just kind of have to hope that he doesn't really either see us or, well, he can see us, but let's just go. Let's go. Plonk's really good at leading.
The Orin's like, very well. And he takes up into the air and begins to soar in. And we're going to re-roll initiative, guys.
Roll initiative.
Orin.
Let's do.
Not in that one.
No, that's a 7.
Oh, never mind. Lies.
All right, Plonk, what'd you get?
9.
9 for Plonk. All right, Cal?
18.
Ooh. Definitely not Zaxa.
Nope.
And T'Gartha?
9.
Oh, also 9. And I know Plonk's faster. Okay. So, starting this assault, Cal, you get to go first.
Good. He will open the fort door.
And this thing at the moment is walking very slowly away from you.
Okay. How far? Well, damn, is he going to keep moving?
Yeah, he's just walking around. He's just pacing.
Okay, well, I want him to be within range of me getting to him, which is...
All right, so yeah, you wait until he's close enough and you charge out.
Yes.
Go for it.
Ah! Sorry, that wasn't his voice. As I'm running, we'll yell, with me, to the men behind me.
Very
and
good.
We'll run up and do 2 attacks with my shields.
Sure, go for it.
Attack number 1 is a miss. Attack number 2 is a nat 20.
Woo! Nice. So the way we do nat 20s, if you remember, it is max damage plus an additional dice roll. So you got, 9 plus a d6?
8 plus a d6.
Oh, because you have a plus 2. That's right. 8 plus
Yes.
d6.
And the d6 is a 1, so 9.
Of course. As you run up and you just slam the shield into its leg, you can feel that when that happens, the shield kind of enters into the exterior flame of its leg a bit, and you can kind of feel a bit of fire lick up over your hand. You suffer 1 point of fire damage as you make this melee attack against it. But yeah, it kind of buckles as you do that, and it kind of slowly begins to turn toward you. Anything else you'd like to do, Cal?
No, that will be it for now.
All right.
Yeah, I will ready as a bonus action. Will ready for the flame.
Orem is going to fly up into the air and soar over to this entity. He's going to kind of he's going to not go in for a bite or claw attack. He's just going to kind of hover right above and begin to whip his wings to try to blow out some of the flame. Let's see if he succeeds on the saving throw. Okay, so the Titan succeeds on the save. However, he's still going to receive half damage from that. Okay, takes a nice little beating of wings from the dragon. After Orem, that brings us to the troops. The troops begin to funnel outside right in front of their base. And the other troops on the other end begin to form a barricade as well and kind of pull themselves into... I thought there were 6 on your team.
I thought there was too.
Oh, I wonder if I grouped it with dragon. Yeah, I did. I grouped it with the dragon. Okay. Okay, so they're over there. And they're all going to fire at this thing. Let's see what we got. How many of them? 12? Oh, geez. That dice. Whoa, they all unload and just blast after blast after blast, and you see this thing get whittled down. It's hanging in there, but not very well. After the troops Plonk, it is your turn.
I will fire. I will fire Frostbite.
Okay. Is that I can never remember. Is that the save?
Yes.
Okay. Constitute. Oh my God. Seriously? Yeah, do full damage.
Awesome. Don't worry, it's only 7 points.
7 points damage, so that's double to 14. Whew. This thing is flickering and staggering at this point, Plonk.
Okay.
It is T'Gartha's turn.
My goal isn't to kill it, right?
Well, you don't know.
I don't think so.
Your goal is to gain its essence, yeah.
Yeah.
Just barely within a 60-foot range.
All right. So I would like to cast my Cloud of Shrapnel.
Okay.
And
Again, I just want to point out the Cloud of Shrapnel is only enemies within 5 feet of you.
it's not a 60. It says
it's wait. I'm very sorry. Is that the because you've got 2 different shrapnel things.
It casts a 60-foot. It casts a group of 5-foot spinning daggers in a cube on each side.
I'm very sorry. You are correct. Yes, Cloud of Shrapnel, 60 feet. You're going to put it right above its head, essentially?
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Okay. So you see these large pieces of shrapnel metal fly off of T'Gartha's person and fly toward this creature, forming a cloud of shards of metal above this thing's head, and it begins to swirl around. Creature takes when it enters a spell for the first time, or on a turn starts turn there. Okay, so on its turn, it's going to take the damage, John.
Okay, so I don't have to do anything. I don't get anything.
You do not. You focused on this spell, and these shards begin to whip around his head. And on its turn, it'll take some damage. And it is its turn, so it's going to take some damage. Roll 4d4.
Triangles.
Pyramids.
4 of them.
44.
Good. $11 altogether.
All right. And as this cloud of shrapnel begins to swirl around this thing's head, and you can see there seems to be some substance to it besides just flame on the inner level. And as this shrapnel is whipping around, it's just cutting it apart. And Plonk, you see this thing begin to get unstable, and you're up in the air on top of Orem, and you can see that this thing's about to explode.
Okay.
What would you like to yell out? Do you want to yell anything, or?
Yeah, I wanna say, I see that it's about to explode, but I need to be near it. That's fine. I'm going to yell for him to put me down onto the ground.
Okay.
And fly away.
Okay, sounds good. So as this is happening, this thing explodes. I need everyone within 30 feet of it to make a dexterity saving throw. So I think
that's me and all the troops over here.
That's not the troops on the other side. All right, so it's Oren. All right. So we'll do Oren first.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Orem fails. Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Okay, Orem fails. As you're flying on top of Orem, as he gets hit by this burst of just heat, this heat wave, he almost loses his control of his wings as he gets thrown off balance and kind of catches himself. Plonk, what did you get?
23.
23. You succeed. You only take half damage, so you're gonna suffer 14 points of fire damage.
Okay, perfect.
How about you, Cal?
I failed.
Failed. So it's going to be 28, or actually for you, it's 14 because of your shield thing, right? Or no?
That's only if I succeed.
Oh, okay. That's not.
If I succeed, it's nothing. If I fail, it's still full.
All right. Let me roll for these other troops here. If they don't have 15 hit points, they're dead. So this one's dead. This one's dead. Doesn't matter if they succeed or fail. They don't have enough. The rest of them are, oh, nope, this one's also 12. All right, so the others I can just roll for real quick. Success, fail, success. All right, so we got 2 of the guys at 1 hit point. And then the other one was annihilated. So there goes all your guys, Cal. Now this entity explodes, and you can see there are these bits of curling flame that are kind of being tossed every which direction. Plonk.
Okay.
That is going to be who's the one who just finished this thing off? That was you, T'Gartha. So after T'Gartha, that's going to bring us to the Titan exploding. Cal, you're up.
So what do I see in front of me then?
There is right in the ground in front of you. There is, it looks almost like a campfire. It's kind of burning. And then there are embers falling all around you, almost as if it's a volcano has erupted and the ash is falling everywhere. It's like the little tiny embers and ash just kind of drifting and floating down all around you.
Is it, I can't say, is it safe to assume, because it's not safe to assume anything. I'm going to assume that the campfire is the essence. That would make the most sense to me.
Definitely a possibility.
And since I don't have the thing, I will shout up to Plonk, "Now is the time."
And Cal, as you yell this, you look up, you yell this to Plonk, and then you look back down at what you're assuming is the essence. And you can see that the flame is beginning to flicker and almost beginning to start to form new limbs.
I don't like that.
Hmm.
So that'll add on. Hurry.
Hurry. Very good. Okay.
And then you know what? I'm going to second wind because I got that back after the short rest, and I really need to use it.
Alrighty. Sounds like a plan. After Cal, It is Orem. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to put the essence in over here. Okay. Orem is going to land right down by that mini almost fire, the little campfire looking thing, Plonk, and kind of lay his wing out so that you can slide down. That's his turn. The troops begin to circle around and form in. Just keeping a perimeter just in case something happens. After the troops, the two that are really hurt are just going to kind of step back inside of the base and close the door.
Good.
Yeah. And now after that, Plonk, it's your turn.
I'm going to take the bottle up of the healing potion, bite down, pull the cork out, spit it out, drink the potion.
Sure.
And then put the bottle down to the essence to try to get it like in, I guess.
Yeah, as you reach your hand in there, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget that you just drank a healing potion, so you got some healing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
6, 7, 8.
8 points of healing.
Yep. Got it.
You a Constitution save.
12.
12. So as you stick your hand in there and you're trying to like swoosh the bottle around to grab this essence, it seems to be working, but you are suffering some severe fire damage in your hand. You're going to suffer 12 points of fire damage as you're trying to swoop this up. And as you kind of make the final pass, you can see that there's this embry, fiery essence burning inside. And you, if you'd like, you can cork it closed.
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic. So you now have this undulating orange energy kind of burning with inside this tiny potion bottle.
Beautiful.
And that's going to bring us out of combat. What would you guys like to do at this point?
Question. Can they hear me from where I am?
You might want to get a little closer. You'd have to yell out, but they could probably hear you.
Can I double move?
Yeah, absolutely. We're out of initiative, so you can just kind of catch up to the group if you want.
Okay.
Yep.
There. Yeah. Okay. What the hell happened there, guys?
It did we get the essence?
I think so. And I'm just like holding the bottle up with it like inside.
Nice.
I want you to come with me when I have to leave. Are you able to do that? I think we make a great team.
The soldiers here. If the chroma what is the thing?
The chromagene.
The chromagene. If the chromagene returns, they will not be able to survive. There are not many troops here anymore.
They do still have Orem, though.
Yes, they do. And what was your name, young one?
Plonk.
Plonk. You say you do this regularly?
I wouldn't say regularly, but it's kind of my new thing.
I'm surprised that someone of your stature is being sent to take on such dangerous foes by yourself.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're small.
Yes.
Yes. I think that if you decided you would like to defend one in her travels, it would be a blow to our army, of course, but you could be useful. You did work very well together.
Please, 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 please.
He'll turn to Orem.
Yep.
Keep forgetting the names. Turn to Orem and say, very well. You take care of these troops.
You know that I will, Cal. It has been a pleasure serving with you. And he kind of puts out his large, golden, scaly hand to you.
Likewise, old friend. And he puts out his arm too.
Shakes. Now, if you are to leave, how are you getting to your next destination?
He's just going to turn and look at Plonk.
That's the part that I don't know yet. Because the thing that sent me here said that they were going to come get me when I got the essence.
I see.
So,
T'Gartha.
Yes.
Do we have more ships at the Windvoss base? A ship that they could potentially take with them.
We may.
We'll have to see.
Yes.
Now, Plonk, you said that this other entity is coming back? When?
I don't know.
Can you make contact with it?
Yeah, actually, I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, I can, hold on. And I'm going to be like.
Focus. What would you like to say?
I'm going to say, I got the essence of the fire entity, or the fire titan. Fire titan. Mm-hmm. I got the essence of the fire titan. I have one more coming with me.
The response you receive. Well done. I am on my way. Some time it will take for me to arrive. Please plan for your next destination, as you will be traveling to hell.
She's on her way.
Good.
Very well. I shall stay here with the troops. Get them back up and ready. T'Gartha, can you bring your two new allies to Windvoss base? See if they have a ship.
Yes, I may.
Good. Will you be rejoining us here, or will you be following along with these two?
I think I'm going to be tagging along.
Very well. I feel like the two of you would be very helpful to this one. He kind of points to you, Plonk. Well then, I suppose this is goodbye. Well, actually, T'Gartha, if you're going to be traveling the galaxy, maybe you can keep your eyes open for possible allies for us.
Of course.
Many years ago, there were 5 ancient metallic dragons and 5 ancient chromatic dragons. Many, many years ago, we split throughout the galaxy and have taken and claimed different lands as our own. I here in Acheron. There should be other ancient dragon allies throughout the galaxy. If you can find any of them, send them here to our cause. I would be greatly appreciative, as we are facing down some deadly foes. These Abishai, very powerful, very cunning. If you can get us these allies, I would greatly appreciate it.
You have my word.
Good. Would you like a list of, from what I remember, their names?
Yes.
Very well. And he begins to try to remember back. It's been many, many years. And he begins to contemplate. And after a moment, he says, please, you may want to write this down. There are 4 others, and I don't know if they are still in existence, but it is possible that they have offspring who could help. But if you find the ancient brass dragon, her name is Isum.
How would you spell that?
Aesum. If you find the silver dragon, his name is Argentum.
Okay.
That's Argentum. If you seek out the ancient copper dragon, his name is Cuprum. And finally, if you search out the bronze, search for Pyrrhopum. Any and all help would be greatly appreciated.
Very well, then.
And he extends his scaly hand to you as well to do the bro shake.
I do well. And
he kind of gives a bit of a bow to you, Plonk. It says, troops, come. Rest, heal, prepare for the next assault. And they all begin to head into the base, leaving the 3 of you just out in the open. What's the plan? Plonk, you know your ally, the creator is on his way, but might take some time to get there. You know that you need to, you can get possible transport at the Windball base. So I will leave that to you. What would you like to do?
Well, I am just so tired.
You're tired. You're hungry. You haven't even used the bathroom yet.
Also very injured.
Yeah, very injured.
I'm just going to. I'm gonna say, we need to rest before we go anywhere.
Yeah. Do you want to take another short rest? If you have hit die left, you can use them. If you don't have any left, then it might be a good idea for a long rest, but that is completely up to you.
How far is the place where the ships would be?
Cal, I would say you probably don't know this, but T'Gartha, you would probably know that the base is probably a half a day's trek on foot from here. And you know that the Bronze Dragonborn are the ones that hold this base.
So, Cal, it's about a half a day's away.
We will definitely want to be at full strength for that.
Because they also have bronze dragonborn there.
T'Gartha, you would know that bronze dragonborn, their breath weapon is lightning. So
Yes.
they have a lightning breath.
Yes.
The bronze would be friendly toward the gold, correct? They're both
Absolutely.
metallic. Okay.
Yep.
Just wanted to make sure of that.
Mm-hmm. So it's just the three of you now. No more NPC Aaron. So what would you like to do?
I
think we need to find somewhere we are safe and we're able to stay for the time being.
We should be able to rest in the fortress.
Yeah, you guys can take a rest in the fortress.
I think that's the best idea. We'll take a long rest in there.
Yeah.
Plonk's like, do you have any food?
You know,
There is.
I'm right now.
Sorry.
I'm falling asleep as you're talking.
Before I fall asleep, I need to eat.
There is food.
Yeah, I will say that if you would like to rest at the base, you can take a long rest at the base. You can get some food, get some sleep, heal up, regain. So if you all want to take a long rest, you're all back to full hit points, spell slots, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, and after when the morning comes and you've all rested a bit, let me know what you'd like to do.
We should start heading to... I'm really bad today with forgetting the names of stuff.
Windvoss Space.
Windvoss Space, yes. I'm sorry, is it Windvoss Base or Winvo Space?
Windvoss Base. It's
Okay.
Winvos Base.
Okay.
Windvoss Base. So I'm assuming you're going to start heading out on foot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you exit the fort, and as you do, Plonk, you immediately spot the creator. As you've just slept for 8 hours, and they said they were almost here. They are just standing in the place that they left you, not moving.
Okay. I'll turn and be like, there it is. That's what's coming to get us.
And then it turns to you. Ah, Plonk, where is this fire essence?
And shuffle through my bag and grab it in the bottle.
And you see this this air-like hand that moves out that's just kind of fluctuating and moving as if to kind of hold its hand out for the essence.
Okay. Now I have actually 2 coming with me, not just one. Is that okay?
I can only transport you, Plonk. If you wish to transport others, you will need to find other means.
Okay. Do I have to travel with you then?
You do not. When I leave here to deposit the essence, you must go on your own.
Oh, okay. All right. So when I go to the next place, are you going to be there too to tell me what I need to do?
I will.
Okay.
If you would like, I can travel there with you now, but I cannot bring your friends.
Okay. Then I guess I have to travel with them instead.
Very well. Where is your transport?
Where's transport?
What was it?
He just said it.
It's a half a day's journey to whatever.
Windfall space.
That's the one.
Yes.
Oh, you might want to write that one down.
Yeah.
The entity kind of looks at the other two. Do either of you have means of flying?
We may, but it's a half a day's away.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you fly that distance?
No.
No.
Well, then I will leave it to you. It puts that bottle of essence into its chest, and you see the air just kind of envelop it and suck it inside, kind of the way it does to you, Plonk, when it travels with you. And it says, I will meet you at the 7th layer of hell, and just begins to fly up and back into astral space.
Well, let's go, guys.
Plonk.
Let's go. Come on. I'm gonna start walking.
Where did it say we were going?
We're going to hell. It's okay. Let's go.
The 7th layer of hell?
Yeah.
Well, how many layers are there?
If you guys would like to make a religion check, you can make a religion check.
What do I roll for that? D20?
D20.
Hold on.
I'll try. Yeah, that's what I thought.
How'd you do, Cal?
Well, I rolled a 3, -1.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Plonk?
I haven't rolled. Nat 20.
All right.
18.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter since you were the one asking anyway, T'Gartha. Plonk, you know that there are 9 layers. This is something that was actually brought up in a conversation with probably Minerva at one point, just, shooting the shit, talking and whatnot. She talks about the 9 layers of hell.
Yeah, normal.
Yeah.
There's 9. We have to go to the 7th level, so it's not going to be that hot because, heat rises. So.
Well, I guess we're going to have to start our journey down to Windfall space.
Do we need to pass through the first 6 to get to the 7th?
Probably. I don't think there's just like a stairwell that goes down.
Well, then we better get moving.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the 3 of you begin to trek, make your way to Windfall space. I would say that since Plonk, you don't know where it is, you cannot help with this, but T'Gartha and or Cal, either of you can make a survival check to try to find your way there. Either one of you. Or you can, one of you can aid the other. Your choice.
Hey, T'Gartha, what is your bonus to survival? Because I should aid you.
It is +0.
It's better than mine.
So you should aid me.
So yeah, so you get advantage then, right?
Yep. So you get to roll 2 d20s and take the higher result plus what,
nothing.
1?
Mine's,
Oh, he has 0.
Oh, 0 plus 0.
mine's negative -1.
Me too.
One of them I got an 18. One of them I got a 7.
Okay. Yeah, you've been there a few times, T'Gartha. You know the general direction, and once you find similar, what is it called? Those little points that you find along the way.
Checkpoints?
Not checkpoints. What am I trying to think? Whatever, doesn't matter.
I know what you mean.
It's like on a map. You get those like things that you have to try to follow. Whatever. But anyway, you do. I just had it on the tip of my tongue too, and I lost it again. Yeah. Testing the air and landmarks. You find landmarks that you are familiar to you, and eventually you make your way there. You get to this area. It's kind of an open area. There's a bit of a hill, some hills on the western side, but other than that, it's pretty flat land. And there is a large 10-foot metallic wall that seems to be surrounding the base as you approach. And you can see figures moving atop the wall. What would you like to do?
T'Gartha, can you get us in?
I can get us in, but I can do a lot more. So I would like to.
Hold on.
Yeah,
hold on. Before you start fighting people.
I'm talking. Hold on.
Yeah, keep in mind these are your allies.
I know. So I have the ability to mold metal. So what I can do is take the entire wall and start melting it and drop everybody down.
You're gonna drop melt the wall of your allies and drop them down into it?
All those are my allies.
Yeah, this is the Bronze Dragonborn base, Windvoss base, the one that you were heading to.
Yeah. So is there a door or anything like anybody guarding a door?
Oh yeah, there's a large metallic gate. You can see a few figures on top of it.
So do we want to approach?
Yeah, if you can get us in.
It's worth a try.
We'll have to go eventually.
Okay. So I'll approach the gate.
Sure. As you approach, hail! Who goes there?
T'Gartha?
Doesn't ring a bell to me.
From the Alliance, and my leader was called Orem.
Orem?
Yes, he sent me.
Yes, of course. T'Gartha, we will. You can come right in.
I also have two friends with me. Is that okay?
And they kind of like look out. Not Dragonborn. They're odd looking.
They saved me, so they're coming.
Make a persuasion check.
Does that look crooked?
No, it's good.
11 plus 18.
He's like, kind of looks at the two of them. All right. As you're doing that, Plonk, the guard that's behind him is like, all right, very well. And you hear the gate. You
guys, I told you.
Gate's open for you. There are a couple bronze dragonborn waiting for you on the other side of the gate. And one of them comes to Commander. It's someone that you recognize from, training and whatnot from back in the day. You see, he's just a regular troop, but his name is Martel, and he comes over, begins to shake your hand. To see you, Commander. It's been some time.
That it has.
What are you doing in Windvoss base?
Well, kind of need one of your ships.
Well, you're gonna have to talk to Kirvora for that. I'm sure it'll be fine, but if you want, I can go get her. If
you don't mind.
Of course. Just wait here. Okay. He heads off, and the three of you are just kind of standing on the inner side of the gate. Is there anything you want to do in the minutes that you were waiting?
Not particularly.
Okay. Yeah, you just kind of stand there and wait. Maybe like 10 minutes or so goes by, and you see that same trooper beginning to make his way back, followed by a feminine dragonborn form. And she comes up, head to toe, heavy plate armor. She's got two bladed swords on her back. and she's got like these red tassels that kind of hang off of her armor as she moves up, and she's like, "Huh, Commander T'Gartha, it's been some time." And you recognize Kirvora. When you went to specific training to become a commander, there were certain officers that joined in the particular training, and she was one of your favorites, someone that you've known for some time. She's like, huh, "What brings you to these parts?"
Oh, it's been quite some time. Kind of need one of your ships.
Why is that?
Well, see, this little purple thing fell out of the sky and kind of brought on this big fire titan, this big battle. She captured its essence. Well, now we're on her mission to go to the seventh layer of hell.
Our mission.
Wow. I definitely don't envy you. That sounds rough. Is it just the two of you?
No, it is actually the three of us.
You can kind of point back to Cal, and she'll move her eyes to these two others, and she's like, "Please, sorry to interrupt you, T'Gartha, but where are you two from?"
Very far away. Is it very far away?
The Beastlands are in the same system. They're
okay.
I would say from planet to planet with a decently fast ship, it's probably going to take you at least 10 days.
I hail from the Beastlands.
Up by Limbo, is it not?
Yes.
Interesting. And you? She kind of points to you, Plonk. Where do you hail from?
Originally I'm from the Feywild.
Oh, I am familiar with that area. What a mystical place that is.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Well, you need a ship, you said, T'Gartha.
Yes.
Small enough or large enough for the three of you, I assume.
Yes.
And will it need to be able to withstand flame?
Very, very much flame.
I'll have to see what I can do. We're low on ships at the moment. Please head to the tavern, grab a drink, and I will meet you back there once I can inventory our ships.
Gladly.
So she turns and begins to head back in the direction she came from, kind of leaving the three of you there. And the other trooper that Martel, he's like, get a drink. I can show you the best place.
Oh, please.
Good. And he kind of yells up to a couple of the other troopers on the wall, just take it 5. And he kind of turns, and you can follow him if you'd like.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
So you begin to follow Martel, and he leads you on to kind of a hole-in-the-wall watering hole, if you will. And yeah, you see a few of the bronze dragonborn in there. You see a copper dragonborn, a couple gold, silver. There's a few different scale colors. They're all drinking, having a good time. There's a few playing cards. But yeah, you can head inside there. A few tables are available.
Is there any coffee anywhere?
Are you yelling that out?
Yeah.
You get a couple looks, and then they just kind of go back. The barkeep is a kind of portly looking bronze dragonborn, and he's got these instead of a beard, because dragonborn don't have hair, they have like these little tendrils for a beard. He's got like a bunch of little tendrils that come down, and he kind of turns, and his gut kind of knocks over one of the mugs on the counter, and he's like, "Here, you're looking for coffee? I got that.
Great.
Yeah. You want a cup? Want a mug? What do you want?"
Yeah.
Yeah? Both? Good. turns, knocks another glass off the shelf, begins to fill it up. Hey, you too.
No.
You know, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What's your name by chance?
Here. Name's Timothy.
It's not Parapoon by any
No,
chance?
sorry, let me rephrase that. Name's Timothy.
That's the one.
Nice. No, I'm sorry. You look like somebody that I thought I knew.
No, I don't know you.
But again, no, I don't want anything.
Very well. And he kind of turns around and he slides a small cup and a larger mug your way. A little slosh of the coffee on the house. And he kind of turns back and continues what he was doing before.
Good. I don't have any money.
Great.
I take them and turn away.
All right. So yeah, the three of you can kind of take a little table off to the side if you'd like. There are seats open at the bar if you'd like to do that as well.
Let's go sit over here. Go to a table.
All right. So you guys head to a table. Anything you'd like to discuss in the meantime while you're waiting for Kirvor to come back?
Have you guys ever tried coffee?
No, actually I haven't.
Do you want it?
Should I?
Yeah. Here. Shoves it in your face.
I guess I have no choice. I'll try to take a little sip of it.
Yeah, T'Gartha, you take your first sip. It's hot. It's bitter. Yeah, it's. I wouldn't say that for your first taste, it's probably not the most pleasant thing you've ever drank, but it's not horrible. After a moment, you kind of feel like a little bit of a kick, a little bit of burst.
Okay.
Crazy.
A little one.
Drinking.
Can I have one more sip? I'll take it. Have a couple more sips.
Starting to get the jitters at this point.
Yeah. And then I'll give it back to her with like this much in it.
Very good. All right. Any plans that you want to make? Anything you want to discuss? Otherwise, we'll just fast forward to when Kirvor comes back.
Not really. No.
We could just fast forward.
Fast forward.
Yeah, you guys enjoyed the coffee, little side chit chat.
I do want to say something.
Yeah.
I want to say, I'm sorry I didn't tell you where we were going before I asked you to come. I knew that if I told you, you wouldn't come with me.
You liar!
What?
Just kidding.
He's hopped up on coffee. Don't mind him.
As you can tell.
Do you love coffee?
Yes.
All right. So as you were discussing and apologizing and whatever it may be, eventually two guards pop their heads in, two troopers. We're looking for Commander T'Gartha.
That's me. That's me.
Kirvora is waiting at the landing platform. She has a ship for you. It's not the best, but should run.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
And you kind of like, in your jittery state, you kind of push by these troopers. And as you're going, the two troopers look at Cal and Plonk and just kind of point off to where the landing platform is. So you know.
Guys, come on. What did I say?
Turn to the guards and just thank you.
T'Gartha starts walking in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I try to sip all of the coffee.
T'Gartha, they pointed this way.
Oh, right. Sorry.
And
Then I turn around and start walking.
The three of you make your way over to the landing platform, where you see Kirvora. She's kind of standing right outside the ship's gangway, waiting for your arrival. And as you approach, she's like, I hope this will do, T'Gartha. It is large enough for the three of you. You should be able to move around a bit and stretch your legs, though it does not have a ton of room. And it has a bit of firepower, and I unfortunately it has shields, but I don't have any extra fire resistance, unfortunately. It's the best I can do with such short notice.
Whatever helps. I very much appreciate everything you've done.
Good. Can any of you fly?
Nope.
Cal just puts his head down.
Oh, sorry, Cal.
That's like the third time someone's asked him that. So every time he's just like, oh.
All right, sorry, Stubbs. So she's like, I can give you the basics, the rundown, but if you don't know what you're doing, it could be dangerous.
I've kind of flown a ship before, and
it's in my blood. I should be able to do it.
It didn't turn out so well.
Very good. I think that you might be able to handle it, T'Gartha. You're familiar with these types of ships.
Yeah.
Very well then. Can I extend to you an offer to stay the night, to enjoy some revelry before you go?
I'll take this time to talk with everybody and see. So.
Yeah, she'll kind of step aside while you talk.
Do we want to stay one more night?
What is Plonk? What is the urgency of this mission?
We don't really have much time to stay another night. I think we should just go. Get as far ahead as we can.
Okay.
That is fair.
I agree.
Okay.
Oh.
Three of you pile into the boat, into the ship. It is very small. It is probably the size of Modi's transport pod.
Okay.
There are a couple crates that look to be filled with some food and other supplies. I put some things together. And yeah, the ship is yours.
Yes.
Are you taking the cockpit? Are you taking the helm?
I'm taking the cockpit.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
He's the best one for it.
Hey.
7.
So the ship, it starts to lift off the ground a bit. And then you're like, all right, thrusters, and you pull the wrong lever, and it just powers down the entire thing, and just to the ground. You all like, but then,
T'Gartha, that was not the thrusters.
Wow, I got it.
This time you make another survival check, actually. Let's see how we do.
14.
14. Okay, not too bad. Cal, what's your... Actually, I think your wisdom's pretty terrible, isn't it?
-1.
Yeah. So yeah, you wouldn't notice this, but T'Gartha, as you're lifting off the second time, you can see Kirvora out on the platform, just like...
I'm just like...
As this time you lift off, what'd you get for roll?
14.
Oh, that's right. Lift off, pull the right hand lever, and the thrusters ignite, and you begin to start sailing off.
Like...
Yeah, as if essentially, yeah. As you begin to traverse space, you head out into the greens and pinks and purples of space and continue to fly. Do you know where you're going? Do any of you know where you're going?
Of course not.
Right. We're trying to find the 7th layer of hell. Or first, I should say.
What kind of check would someone need to make?
Yeah.
Since there's no like geography check, I would say maybe history.
Awesome.
I would also give it religion too, because the that whole system is pretty much run by demons and devils. So I would say either religion or history would be.
I have a plus
Wow.
one for either.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's the same.
6.
Okay.
16.
16. Plonk. T'Gartha begins to shoot off in whatever direction. And as you're leaving the planet, you're like, I'm pretty sure this is the same direction I came in from. This is not the right way. And I'll let you role play that however you want, but you think that you may have to head in not the opposite direction, but more toward the north instead of the east.
Okay. I don't think this is right. We need to go more north.
At this time, do I still have the jitters from the coffee?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So which way are we going then?
I just said north.
Cal, do you think we should still listen to her now?
I think she knows more than we do about space.
All right, then. I go on to a trail north.
Why doesn't
All right.
anybody believe me whenever I say something?
You started all this.
So T'Gartha, you begin to correct course and head toward the north. Oh, Cal, give me an intelligence check or intelligence or
It's going to be the or whatever it is. It's not going to be intelligence.
Don't say that.
I guess. Let's. You know what? Intelligence or nature?
Well, they're both the same. Oh, that was close. It was on a nat 1, but rolled to the 19. Minus 1 is 18.
All right. So, Cal, being from the Beastlands, the planet of Beastlands, you are very close to the airplane. Not an airplane, like a flying thing. The plane of air.
There we go.
Yeah. And you know that since things have been getting a little wacky, the plane of air has gotten extremely sporadic. So lightning storms have started to form within the walls of this plane. And it may be difficult to navigate through that if you could decide to go straight through instead of around.
Okay, so I will relay that information that I just remembered. I don't know which way we plan on getting there, but I know that the plane of air, the storms around it, have gotten much worse. We may need to go around.
Is it Plonk, T'Gartha? Anyone want to respond to that? Or
He's the one driving.
it's true.
I guess we can go around.
Okay.
It may take longer. It will take longer.
Yeah, Cal, you know that you think that it's probably possible to get through the storms, but it could be very dangerous.
With a ship that is not their best ship, I feel like going around might be the way to go.
Well, do we have enough gas for that?
Do we have enough time for that?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if we have enough time.
Well, if we go through this, we could have a lot more time we would have to make up.
We may be able to get through, but it will be very dangerous.
I'm ready.
Cal, you up for it?
If it saves us time, I guess we need to.
So, continue through the storm.
All right. And as you correct course, T'Gartha, and head to the north toward the air elemental plane, that is where we are going to end for the evening. So everyone, thank you so much for watching the third episode of The Adventures of Plonk. Stay tuned for the third Just the Tips episode that Mike actually hosts. And we will see you next Wednesday. Have a wonderful evening.
Bye.